So, welcome to the first episode of how to code in Tekken 6, like how to actually make them. So, first of all, you need to know the basics about ppsspp, what is ppsspp, and how does you one like make code on it. I will explain everything in detail for this video. uh, let's see. uh, so we go with Lily. Let's say we go with Lily. So I will like tell you something more interesting stuff that is going to help you in coding. So I have everything written here what I want to like explain here. So first of all, ppsspp is an emulator. If you don't know, it's an emulator which allows you to play PSP games on your Android or PC or iOS. I guess on Mac it also works, but I don't know about that. So we are not here to talk about what is ppsspp. We are here to talk about on how to code. So uh, for coding you need to be on PC. That's the only thing you need to worry about. Okay, on Android it's impossible to code. Well, technically it's possible, but on like if you try to code on you may break your own device, so I would not recommend it. So let's just leave it out, and we should focus on ppsspp. So first of all, if you want to code, you need to like know how to activate memory viewer, which you can do by going to debug menu and memory viewer, or just by pressing Ctrl and M. It's same. Okay, so that is the memory viewer look like. So what do you search? It's basically you can search anything here, but for like finding areas you need to search in different stuff, different areas, different let me just show you something. So for the basic area we use 884000. That is the basic stable area starting point. So I'll show you. Okay, so here you can see there are just 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. That's all. So that means this area is stable and can be used to import stuff here, but let's just not jump to that right now. I just wanted to show you what does the go-to feature do that. So rest of it you can just show, like if you're using new version you can show the offset of it. Like if it's 0 0 0 1 0 2, it works like that. You will get the hang of it. Okay, so what does it do? It shows you the values of character doing moves, enemy doing moves, the pointers of the move, many of different types of moves. Yeah, move numbers, effect numbers, and etc. You get there. Okay, so second. Okay, so codes. What are codes? Okay, Devilgin, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Let me just explain. Okay, so what are code? What language is used in making them, and what are the advantages of it? So cheat coding. So you all know what is cheat coding. We use it to raise the character to like be invincible, reduce cooldown, or even just remove it, and no cooldown, just infinite fire and infinite everything. But in Tekken 6 we don't do that kind of shit. We use it for a higher purpose. So in Tekken 6 we use it to like we use it to make moves, make changes to the move set, make like concept moves for upcoming updates of Tekken 7, and many more things in it. But it has its limited limits. Where you can say that it's not possible to do everything in it. Okay. Hey Dim, yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Okay, so the second part was the how why explain what are the codes. Okay, so in coding we use hexadecimal. You may know that, may know this language. You can just see it here. Okay, so that's, oh wow, let me just close these all files that I opened. Okay, hexadecimal starts from 1 to 9. It's same as decimals, but after that we don't write 10 in it. We write A, which is A, B, C, D, E, and F, which is same as writing 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. But in here you can just store like big data in small numbers. Yeah, let me just show you by example in a calculator. I use this Windows 7 calculator. Let me just say I write 543, a random number. So as you can see, it's quite big. But if I go to in hexadecimal, it gets shortened. Okay, let me just write. Let's say this. This is 8 digits, I believe. 2, 4, 6, and 9. Yeah, 8 digits. So in hexadecimal, 2, 4, 6, and 7. One digit dropped. So it's like you can store data in it, big data in smaller values, and it will just be fine. So hexadecimal is used in it, and it's like the perfect language for it. It's easy to learn, and it's way easier than other languages, I can say that. Okay, let me just read the comment. Okay, Josh, I'm doing well. So the second part of my explanation is over. Now we can move to the third part. I total have 11 parts. So the basic stuff has 7 parts of explanations, and I will not just explain everything. I will show you by examples, by importing stuff, by making it. And this is going to be a long episode. So first episode is going to be long. The basic episode is going to be long. Okay, and the advanced episodes will contain like step by step explanation of everything you need to know, and how can you just like manipulate values and make stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, the methods of coding. That's a very interesting topic. So there are basically two methods of coding. I like to call them, one is root and other is custom. I like to call them this. So what is root? So root is what the fuck, bro? Didn't you read the title? It's about how to code. Okay, I don't fucking play PUBG. Get the heck out of here, bro. Please leave. So where was I? Yeah, root. So you may have might have seen me if you are on my Discord. In coders section, sometimes write values like this, this, or this. That's actually we are giving reference to what part of the code we are talking about. So if every time you see equal, and I believe that's the sign of greater than, yeah, that may be if every time you see this thing, yeah, let me just give it, yeah, this, every time you see this, it means that it is a step. So this means a step. this whole thing means a step. Like, let me just put it here so it's easier to understand. It means a step. You can say that 8, so it means 8 steps from 0 to 8. It goes from 0 to 8, towards 8. So that means that if we are referencing to 14, it means from 0 to 14 we need to count 0 to 14. And in hexadecimal we don't count like 1 2 3 4. No, we count 0 4 8 C, and that's 12 I believe, C, then 10, which is 16, then 14, then 18. Like, we count by 4 points. So whenever you see this means we count from 0 to 14, or any number here. It can be any number. So let's say any number. Okay, so any number, it can be anything written here, which means we count from 0 to that number, and it will show that area. So let me show you an example. Maybe not, because it's gonna include some addresses which are going to be hard to understand for you guys at the time. So for now we should just leave it, leave the example for now. I will explain it further in this episode by an example. I will leave this here. Let's just say, okay, it will not cause any problem. It can be any number. So that's done. I have told you what that this mark mean in whenever we write it. So what is custom method? So the root method is like we are editing the existing move pointers, move areas which are in the game. We are not making anything by ourselves. Like, we are just editing and changing the pointers, values on them. That's all. Root method is quite stable than custom method, but custom method have its own advantages. So like, you can say, if we have a rage art, it's a custom move. It's a throw, it's a custom move. The intro is a custom move. We often write it like custom move. So what is custom move? Custom move equals to making a completely new move. I guess my spellings are wrong here, but whatever. So completely new move, it's a completely new move from scratch that you can make. And let me just say, yeah, let's just leave it here. So whenever you like make a custom move, you don't like go write every single like from 0 4 8. You know, we copy it from player 0 data, which is often called P0. So there are different types of player here. One, you know, player 0. Player 0 basically means it's a universal data, and any character can copy it and use it. It even exists in the game. Like, if you go on a certain address, it can show you the complete let me just show you with an example. I have made some pointers, and I will not give you my version of yeah, here we go. There are P0 reactions. I have saved them. I will not give you my the one txt that I used. I will not give you here. You can see this is a move. So I will explain how the animations look like when you like make codes, but let's just continue this part. So player 0, it's a universal data that any character can use. So after that, it's player 1. Player 1 is basically the character which is on the left side. After that, we have player 2, which is, you can guess, he is on the right side. After that, we have player 3, player 4. Yeah, that's all. So player 3 and player 4 are actually just shadows. Like Raven uses his clones to like attack. So whenever you like press 3 plus 4 and do again 3 plus 4, maybe that's the input, he makes shadow clones and attack you on double sides. So that's actually player 3 and player 4 doing that stuff. So let me just make them equals to universal data. I don't actually need to explain, but player left side player, okay, on left side. Let's just copy this and just change the left to right side. Okay, so this is going to be, let's just paste it, shadows. Okay, so let's do the same here. That way it's easier to like have the keep the track of what I'm doing here. Hey Nikos, I'm doing fine bro, how are you? So yeah, in depth. So how do we go in depth? Let me just like make a txt document here, so we don't like and make it like ex. Yeah, this should be good. So what is custom method? So for the this we need to like have an animation here. Let me just like resize it. Yeah, so for to get the animations of characters from Tekken 7, Tekken Tech 2, Tekken DR, and many other Tekkens, you can go to sademetsu.ru/netcheat slash that's all. You just need to play /netcheat. After that you will be like presented this side. There are custom moves and many other animation. For this video I'm going to be using one animation of Eliza, or whatever you like to call her, Eliza. Okay, let's see, it should be a big move. Yeah, we should change Lily's 4. Where is it? Okay, Sadametsu. So one thing to remember, Sadametsu did not uploaded all animation. You need to have dump animations, and I will give that link in my advanced videos. Okay, advanced guides. I will give you that links then. Okay, so QCF1. Yeah, this could be good. Or change the QCF2. Okay. Let's go with this QCF2. So this is called this is the converter side, where there are Tekken 7 animations on this side, and on the right side we have CW cheats, which are the type used in ppsspp. So every animation starts with this line in Tekken 6 and 7, and some of them change. So 0017, 0064 is very common animation. 0017 and 00C8 are big animations, and 001B, 00C8 are the animation which includes the use of item. Anything like Raven uses sword, Kunimitsu, Negan, and Noctis Lucis Kylum, and there was another one which was 1B, 0064. Same as that, it can be many things. So you don't need to worry about these are just type of animations we have. Let's say I'll just make another note here, type of animations. There we go. So once you are here, you need to know about the safe areas. For now, Sediments have given you quite a large area to work. So first of all, you just go 884000. You just go double click it on, just click Control A and C, or just right click. You can just, yeah, you need to select it all. Then paste the animation in here. Okay, this is quite big. Yeah, this is good. So once you just copy the animation, you will see that there is a C0 here. Like after the this line underscore, I believe this is called. After this, there is a C0, but beneath that, it's just L. So C0 is readable by user. C0 means it's readable in cheat menu and it's readable by user. But the slash L means, sorry, underscore L means that it's a line. And I think I don't really need to explain why we write the 0x, but I can just give you a little hint. Sorry, little explanation. Hey Savage, yeah bro, what's up? Nathaniel, I believe. Yeah, Nathaniel. I'm sorry, bro. I'm really bad with the names. So what's up, bro? Hello. So 0x is just a common way of writing. Like if you write this whole thing means it's a it's a line. So you don't need to change anything in it. You just need to save. Once you save it, you can see there is an animation. And if I go to the copy the address, I go here, there's nothing, because the address is actually in PSP format. We need to make it ppsspp. To make any address in ppsspp format, you need to add 880000, and I believe that's it. Yeah, 88 and 5 zeros. Once you've done that, you will get this. You just copy it and paste in the memory viewer, and voila. And once I activate this animation, look closely at the memory viewer. Look, just keep your eyes on the memory viewer. I have activated the animation, but nothing is happening. Once I resume the game, see what happens. Do you see? Everything just changed. So that means the area is now being used by this animation, but it's not applied on QCF2. What do? We basically go right at the end and make a double slash and write it Lily. For short, in Tekken there are short names for characters. For Lily, it's just LIL, Lil. Okay, so we will write this and say move pointers. Hey Dorothy. So once we done that, now we know that beneath this code there are move pointers. So we will again write double slash. So double slash means it's not readable by user, but it is readable. It will activate once the this code is activated. Once this code is activated, it will be activated with it. So now here, look, there's C1. That means it's activated now. C0 means it's deactivated and readable by user, and C1 means it's activated and readable by user. It's basic binary, that 0 means it's deactivated and 1 means it's activated, something is happening. So we again will write lil QCF plus 2. I don't know, maybe I have selected ultra low latency, but it's still yeah, let's just continue with it. And now we give the name to the code, so we know what's happening. So we write underscore L, then 0x means it's a line. After that, if you see that there is E0, that means it's a condition. It's a condition code. After that, after the condition, we write 1D, which means 29 lines. If we don't know how much long the code is going to be, we basically write 1D, it doesn't matter. So after that, we write 08C0, which means if the condition is met with these 4 digits, if there was like 1 here, it means that if it was E1, it means if I don't write these, if I just first 2 digits are 0, they will not be counted, only the other 2 digits will be counted. But we use the 4-digit condition, and after that we write the address. So I wrote this is the address. It means that okay, so one part I forgot to explain. So if you write a condition, you basically write 0 0. If you see 1 before if you see 1 after the 0x, that means if not. The condition means that if it is not 08C0 on the corresponding address. And if we write 2, that means if it's greater than. No, it's sorry, I kind of mixed up. 2 means if it's less than, like if it's less than 08C0, it can be 08B0, B0, it can be BF, BEB, anything. It can be anything less than C0, 08C0. And if you see 3 here, this is the last type. If you see 3 here, that means the condition means if it's greater than, like it cannot be 08C0, it can be 08C1, it can be 08C4, it can be 8, anything but not C0, not B0, nothing. It should be greater than that. But we write if it's less than. What does this mean? So this address actually tells the game that if the stage is loaded, this whole thing means if the stage is loaded, then we again write a condition, and we again write 1D because we don't know how much long this code is going to be, so then we just go there. So now what we do, we take the reference from our pointer address, we just go up here and see, okay, so this is 884000, yeah, well and good. And we go down here again and write if there is 0064 on this address. So what is this doing? This is actually just confirming that on this address the last 4 digits are 0064. It's confirming that is very stable to add. Okay, so if you like say there is nothing on there, the game will not copy anything. That area is going to be the area which you are going to write beneath this one, and anything beneath this code will not work. It will not be copied, it will not be changed, it will just stay 0 in the game. So what we do after this, we write another line, and this time we don't write E0, means we don't write any conditions. We have written 2 conditions, that's well and good. We write 50. So this 50 means copy bytes, like copy from one area to another area. So we basically use, for custom moves, we use the area 643870, I believe that was that's it, yeah, that's it. So this is an this is a P0 move area. So if I like, I can just go and write it fuck off. I can just go write it otherly, but it's going to be hard for you to understand. Again we do the same thing, 643870 plus 88 5 zeros, and voila, now this is the player 0 data. So here you can see there are many addresses written here, blah blah blah, yeah, whatever. So what do? We need to copy only 58 byte, because one move in Tekken 6 takes 58 bytes. So now this whole thing means copy 58 bytes from this address to anything that we write beneath this. So we write like, this time we will not write any 50 or anything, we will just go 00. That means that it's just going to be it's just going to be a reference to the address. We're just going to tell the game from what to what you need to copy. So it will tell the game, copy the 58 bytes from this address to let's say I will use the area. Let's see, here is where my animation is ending, so that means I can use 885300. I can use it, it's empty. So you need to know what are the empty addresses. I will show you in the video, you can just go and check them. So for now we will confirm that we have our area is empty. Oh yeah, this is empty. So you can see here's the animation ending, and the area I am using is 300. So it's empty here, we can use that. So I told the game after this we don't need to write, like after the address we don't need to like write anything, we just go 0000. We're just telling the game you need to copy by 58 bytes to this address. That's all. Nothing. There's nothing you need to do here. So this will just copy the exact bytes that we written for a move into the address here. So that's going to be doing this. Once you like have written this, you can just save the game and go into the game. And by the way, a helpful trick for you, just use Control T for turning off the cheats, and again Control T to turning on. So as you can see, the area just changed. There are like other values here that were not here. Okay, so now we know that the area is being used by this. So what do? How we know that what limb does this move use? What are the frames of hit, and what does it do? What reaction does it perform? So to do that, we just go to the converter and add a sample pointer. We use this one. So that will give you something looking like this, which will tell you what are the moves and what does it do. So oh yeah, that's special mid. Okay, good. So what would we do? We will just like put it on a side here, and we will copy the corresponding values. We will go. So once you have like copied the address, what do you need to do? You need to just go write 20 and then the start of the address. Like you can see, I did that. So I was on the Discord and someone was asking what is R8. R8 means you just go like this. Yeah, this is it. That's R8. So here I explained this step, like if you were listening, if you don't just like rewind the video and go there and see what was there. So this is basically, this 8 here is basically this. It's a step towards to 8. Like from 885300 we added a step, like we counted till 8 and rewrite it. So if we just count from 0 to 8, you get 8 here. We just paste here. After that we write this pointer, we write the move pointer. So in Tekken 6 only, okay, in Tekken 6 only, you need to write the pointer on 8. So you like count 8 steps, you take 8 steps from 00 to 8 steps, you just count it. After that you just copy the pointer, first line, the address which we use to confirm that it's 64 here, and copy it. Then we go into calculator and again convert it into ppsspp format. but this time we will not write it in the memory viewer. We will write it in the cheats here. So here you can see there are only 7 digits. We need to write 0 by ourselves because calculator does not give you any zeros. After that you need to write 10. So what is on 10? 10 means there are hitboxes, like the hit rank, sorry. The 512 means high hit ranks, high hit. You can confirm it in the txt cheat, gtxt. 217 means it's mid. 31f means it's special mid. 10f means it's low, and 707 means it's unblockable. Yeah, like you cannot block it. So for this we need to write 31f because it's a special mid. Here you can see, confirm it here, it's special mid. You can take a look, go into Setmitsu net cheat and confirm it in Eliza's QCF2. It's special mid. After comes the pointer where you write like the string inputs. For now we will just leave it because we are not going to do that. It's going to be automatically adding a custom like a custom recovery stuff, so we will just skip it. Okay, so after that we will write 24. So what is 24? 24 actually tells the games that how much long an animation is, I mean how much long in frames an animation is. So if we just go right, we look at this net sheet and there we write 3c. So that's how long the animation is. After that, let me just confirm, yeah. After that we again go and write. So it's useful to write like the 28, 2c and 30 are also useful, but they only are used if you are like your move has transition from ground to air. Like if your character is going from ground, it's jumping, and now he's in air and can be catched in air and be followed up. So these 3 are used there if your move has any kind of air travel in it. Okay, so 34 in this game actually refers to the hit voices. Only here you can just like write hit voices, like Lily does, yaw and other stuff. That's written on 34. On 38 we write the effects. On 38 we write every kind of effects, like you can see the hit effect on whenever she hits, red effect, yeah, that's from 38. After that we will just like go to the limbs, which are on 48. You write limbs there, like you tell the game that from which part of the body she will hit, and she will hit from her hand, but from what part of the player 2's body the hit can connect. So let's see, you again write the 0x, that is really important, don't forget. 08 is the first hitbox, hit rank, sorry, hitbox, the first hitbox. Then 27 the second one, then again 0, third one is empty, fourth one is again 27. So that's a quite large hitbox if you ask me. And after that, after 48 there comes 4c. On 4c we tell the game from which frame the move starts and can be connected. That means the move starts at 14 frame, and at 50 we write the frame on which it connects, like it hits P2, it's 15. So that means the move startup is 14 frame, but the hit time is 15th frame, like 1 frame delay. After that you don't need to write anything down here, it's just that our code is complete. So now what do? The 1D is going to conflict with the codes, so we do just go to the first line here, and we go down here and count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, only 9 lines, so we just remove 1D and write 0 9 and 0 8, because beneath this line there are 8 lines ported, so that means our code, we have written it, but how we just like are going to apply it? We didn't even write the reaction here. How? So we basically write another code here. This time we don't like write these, we go underscore C0 and name the code Lily QCF plus 2 hash, to just like hash is just to be like safe from any conflict. We don't need this anymore, so we can just like leave it. After that you can write the condition 0 at C0, so that means if the stage is loaded again, then you write again one condition. This time you don't write 0064. Okay, so my bad. After the stage load condition you write the ID condition, that if a character, if this is your character. So how to find the IDs? So basically the address for that is 8E78, so sorry, 8E078 okay, what the heck, yeah, that was it. I was going P0, so I was getting confused. Okay, so the address to find the ID is 080, you can skip it, 8C078B4. So we have one E here, which means it's Lily, so we write 001E. So this is 004078B4 means that condition ID, sorry, ID condition. So on 4078B4 you can find the IDs of characters. So we wrote that these are if the stage is loaded, and if it's Lily, then we again write a condition 8190. So what we did here, we simply just connected this code here, and we asked the game that check if there is 8190 on 885300. So if we go here and indeed there is this here, 8190 is there, so that works. Now here comes an important step. In Tekken 6 there are two variants of pointers. One is versus Paul, we like to call it versus Paul, and one is versus Alyssa. So versus Paul is like the P1 version of the move pointers and other stuff, and versus Alyssa is version of P2 side. So we need to write both of them, otherwise the game will crash, because against some characters the moveset of P1 changes to P2's moveset, like the data changes to type B, like type 2. There are two types, okay? So type 1 is VS Paul, PAUL, and type 2 is versus Alyssa. You can just confirm it after that. So there are two types of them. So again we write the condition, and this time we don't write 1D because we know how much lines are going to be used. I'm going to be using here. We only need to write one line here, so 01 will be needed, and we will confirm that if there is 086A on 004078E2. So this is again the same condition that I used on if the stage is loaded, but this time I didn't wrote the 02 here, because while the game is loaded, if you go on the address which is 8C078E2, you will indeed find that there is 86A here. So that means if the condition is true, we can just the line, the one line we are going to be writing beneath this one is going to be working. So we used, so here in this code we didn't wrote any kind of like any type of reaction. So we will just use 2088530. So on 20 we write the reactions, any type of reaction code. So to get the reactions you need to perform the move in game. You cannot just like make them. Basically you can make them, but that's high level stuff, so don't worry. So for this I believe that's the dark wave of Eliza. So let's just leave the same reaction of this one, like this move. Okay, so what will we do? We will perform the move, and again we will then immediately once the move connects, or even if it's once she performs the move, we will we will immediately pause the game and we will go on address. Now pay attention to the addresses because they are really important. We write 08C0787964, which actually shows you the move pointers of character, or the character, the move pointer which you are performing during the pause. The like, let me just show you. Its wording is really messy. Okay, so let me just like show you. So pay attention here. So there is 6C here. Once I unpause the game, it changed to 7C. That is the pointer to Lily's default stance. So once you like perform that, immediately pause the game and then copy value 32-bit. After that you come here, you just come here and paste the address plus 20. What we did here is again same the step 20. We did this. Okay, we just added 20 in it. So again what we get here, we will just copy, and it will lead us to the pointer of reaction. We will just copy it 32-bit and just paste it here. So what did it happen? So what did here happen? So here we just copied the reaction and pasted in our code here, and it will work just fine. Then again we again write a condition, this time for versus Alisa, which is really important. Again we write 1, and this time we confirm that if it is 0875 on 78 same address. So you can confirm that. For now I for the sake of video I will not like go against. Okay, let me just show you. It's going to be a lot easier for you guys to understand. Oh fuck, Alyssa versus Alyssa. So if I go again to 08C078E2, and indeed there is 0875, so that means we confirmed. So again we just copy this from here. Again we write the same address like the 20 of our move, but for this time we just remove the pointer and take the value from like we just copy the value from here, paste it in here. To make the address like type 2, you just need to add ABC00 in our reaction code, in like reaction pointer, and then voila, it's done. Now the both of them are completely covered. Next, we need to write the condition of wait, is my volume coming? Yeah, it's coming. Okay, let's continue. So now we write what we see, where do we get the move numbers. So the address for that is 08C07A18. You need to go here and when you come here, you're not performing anything. You will see 01 highlighted, and there is a 08 here. So that means if we write it backward, it's 8001, which means default stance, the default number. It's a stance number. So QCF2, again we pause the game to like make the value stay here, so we can just easily copy it. This time we just copy 16 bit because we only need 4 digits. So we write condition, then I know I am going to be using only one line, so 1 only. Then we paste the value here, and this we don't write like 40718. That can work, but it's going to be delayed working. Instead we will write T1C, which is the PSP address for P1 move numbers, PSP address. After that we write, this time we write 20, same as this here, same as this, which means it's the address which is going to be used to change the value. Like temporarily this is going to be hold the value which you are going to be putting on the address after this. So we write 407024, which is a PSP address for P1's move pointer, same as this one, P1 reaction pointer. So this is move pointer. So what we do, we just go like take this from here, the one we used to connect the like pointer to here, and we tell the game that again we convert it to PSP address. We tell the game that temporarily the move pointer will change to this here, to this move. Okay, so that means this whole thing will work here. This is not connected, these both are connected, but this one here just need to be activated once, and this is going to be activated all the time. So that's it, our move is complete. So now if we go in, like, let me just go to against Paul. If we go again here, and you can see that indeed there is a QCF 2+2 hash, which is only highlighted here but not this one. It's activated with this one. Okay, so once we like click here and go back, you can see that it immediately changed to 1. We go here and we just perform this. As you can see, she is performing Eliza's QCF2. Now the pointer is temporarily changed, so if I turn off the code here, it will return to its normal. As you can see, it just returned to its normal position. You can just say, I can just like go here and try to this, and whatsoever, it will work temporarily, and once the codes are deactivated, this code will not work. As you can see, we can just like experiment with other reactions as well. You can say this reaction looks good, perform and pause the game, and we go to the address 08C07964. We copy the 32-bit value, paste it on the in the calculator, add 20 in it, again copy it, paste it in the memory viewer, and we just copy the move value, we paste here versus Paul version, then we make it versus Alyssa version, and voila, the reaction is now changed. We reactivate the codes. As you can see, now the damage is also decreased, damage is decreased, the move shake is over, and the move does different reaction now. So that concludes my in-depth like coverage of this thing, like this basic pointer here. So yeah, for this stream, this episode, this is the only thing I was going to explain. Now the rest of the 3 points I'm going to explain to you guys on this Sunday or maybe in next week, because like this digesting this much will like take time. So you guys experiment and do many things with it, and you can just, and I will also explain in my further videos, I will also explain how to make custom inputs. So if you are not using this method to like custom method to make, and you're just using the sample pointers from sediment side, you just need to remove them and do like this. And after that, uh, you can just like write this way, this is much stable and it will work, in temporarily it will work. And in further videos I will also explain to you guys that what are the safe areas, how to use them, how can you find them. And in my more videos I will also explain about cameras, about how can you make rage arts and connect cameras with it, how can you find animations of cameras, and many more stuff is coming up. I just am lacking some time because of my work issues, financial issues. There's too much going in life right now that I can't even just like handle myself. This week is going really bad. I hope next week is going to be a little bit better than this. And once once everything settles down, I'm going to be steadily active on YouTube as well as on Discord and on my Facebook group, because it's been like ages since I went there and said anything there, because many of you guys are not on my Discord server and still on my Facebook page. I encourage you guys to join my Discord and follow the rules there, and you will not be banned for any kind of reason if you follow the rules. You will not be banned. That's my promise to you guys. Okay. If you get banned, just message me and tell me what was the reason. And to the mods on my like moderators on my server, if you're watching this stream right now, you guys need to like do not if you ban anybody or kick anybody from the group, you need to give reason. I will just like make that rule so that anyone can like follow it. Any new mods that I will choose will follow them. So basically this tutorial that I made is like over, and now you can just practice it and understand what are the methods of what is a this is method this method is how can you write codes. You don't need to, basically the short version of the gist of it is, you just need to carefully see what I did here, and you will get the idea in your mind that how does a code work, and how does the memory viewer work, and how does the input system work. So yeah, the next three points include that I have written how explain how to make custom 14 pointer, that means recovery and strings. Explain how to make custom 38, that means effects, hit voices on frame, and many more things. And after that, how to make custom input, which is the last point. So that is going to be included in my next stream, so in next episode you can say. So be sure if to subscribe if you are new to my channel here, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Oh hey Alkings, how are you bro? And someone just said assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam Masud King, how are you bro? You Alkings and all workers, you are our saviors. Thanks bro. We just sometimes we feel very depressed when people steal our work and upload it as their own. It really hurts us bro. So if any of you guys, any of the stealers is watching, please stop that. If you want fame, then make something that is worth calling your own. Okay, so we don't even call this mod our own. We just say that we made this one, but it does not belong to us because all the animations are from Tekken 7, and it's copied from Tekken 7, so it basically belongs to Harada. So we are just like the ones who are just giving it away, making it, spending our time, and giving people a chance to play Tekken 7 on their mobile phones to practice, and many more things. You can have fun it with it. You can just like work on it if you want to like make anything new in it. Yeah, that's the gist of it, that we want to, why we wanted to make the mod. I basically shared my story here as well. I guess, but I will make a video on how I became a coder real soon. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. The stream is getting real long, and I'm kind of feeling hungry. Oh boy, I'm really hungry right now. The funny thing happened to me is that I forgot the keys of manager's bike, uh, and I had to run about 2 kilometers to give him back that, and now it has made me really hungry. Okay, so the stream is over, and you will get this whole stuff on my Discord server. I will paste it in coder section, so you can just copy it from there. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys in my next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.